until like the unwritten rule. Man, that's until I ran about five. Usually, even I stood by it. Till I ran about 500 rounds through it flawless, or 1,000 rounds, through it, flawless. I don't consider it yet. I don't trust it yet. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I have sinned.
I don't wanna pop the pistol, we both grown, we can talk out issues. But just in case you got too much bass, I'ma bring two sticks like a popsicle. The mag is big, but the Glock little. The bag is big, but the block little. You niggas be rushing to die. I'm taking my time, I'ma outlive you. You niggas be blowing the whistle off. Know everything like you see through a crystal ball. Know what they did and you know what they did to y'all. You know about every bitch in the city, dog. Groupie ass niggas, I gotta get rid of y'all. Play from a distance, won't be in the midst of y'all. Get to acting like bop if you piss me off. Acting like bop if you piss me off. I'm about to wear out your whiskey off. When I grab you by the whiskers and rip them off.
Welcome to Big Boy's Noise.
Yo, big boy noise. Why you wearing those cool gloves? Because they cool, mother effer. What's going on, noisy neighbors? It's your boy, Big Boy Noise. Guys, I'm in the boom boom. Like I told you, I'm in the boom boom room with time on my hands. The worst thing you want to get is your boy, Big Boy Noise, in the boom boom room with time on his hands. But just speaking of gloves, these gloves are pretty gangsta. They always seen them, you know what I mean? Even all the way years back when I first started getting into guns and everything, following gun content. You see the guys with all their videos, you know what I mean? The gun guys with these gloves. And these gloves really do look gangster, especially when you're running something that kind of match them a little bit. I don't run these gloves a lot, but when I run them, they look gangster, especially if you're running them with something that matches them. Look who we got hanging out with us today, guys. Look, they even look good. What, pistol form, dog? The Springfield, like they just make everything. Don't they just make a gun better? Dog, it's like, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself. But when you make me better. You make me better. These gloves make guns better, guys. Let me know in the comment box if y'all agree. Let me know in the comment box if you agree that these guns make things better. They make the CZ Scorpion better. I just put up a sign. I ain't even got to grab it. Like you already see. The 300 blackout, it's like, you make me better. They make things better, guys. But anyway, let's get to the topic, the real topic of this video. I'm wilding out, I know. Let's get to the topic of this video, guys. The rule. The unwritten rule of concealment. We all know that there's a lot of rules of concealment. But there's one unwritten one. We know about be safe when carrying. Don't let people, you don't want to flash. Don't let nobody see your gun unless you're going to use it. Make sure your gun is nice and concealed. We know about those rules. Make sure it's a firearm that works. We know about those rules. Those are the written rules. But today I want to talk about the unwritten rule of concealment. And I've broke it recently my own self. The unwritten rule of concealing a firearm. As many of you know, I wanted this FN reflex for a little while. End up getting blessed with it by my father, Jelly Bean. Salute the Jelly Bean, guys. And this pistol runs very well. Now, the unwritten rule is you don't conceal a firearm until, like, the unwritten rule. Man, that's until I ran about five. Usually, even I stood by it. Till I ran about 500 rounds through it flawless, or 1,000 rounds, through it, flawless. I don't conceal it yet. I don't trust it yet. Well, I'm going to tell you, I have sinned, okay? So far, I've only ran about 250 rounds through this firearm, and I've been actually concealed. The firearm is so concealable and so comfortable that I've been concealing this firearm since it ran the first 100 rounds flawless. I gotta just tell the truth, guys. I have sinned, okay? I just come to the altar. I have sinned. I had to go to the priest and start making confessions. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I have purchased the FN reflex and I have concealed it without shooting 500 rounds through it or 1,000 rounds through it. The unwritten rule. Guys, you know why I broke the unwritten rule? Because when you really think about it, listen. All these firearms are just mechanical. Everything is a risk in life, okay? Driving a car is a risk. I never hear anybody get a new car and say, well, you need to ride it around the block 500 times before you get on the highway with it because, just to make sure you trust it's going to perform at that time you really need it to perform. I never heard anybody talk like that about a car, so I don't know why we talk like that about a firearm. Now, I can understand if the firearm was in a break-in period. Some firearms have a break-in period where during that first 150 rounds, they act up, or 200 to 500 rounds, they act up a little bit until they break in, like my 1911 did, my Kemper 1911s have whenever I speak of the 1911, I just gotta show it because it's so 1911. My Kemper is this is just such a beautiful firearm, guys. That like, if I mention his name, I might as well show it. It's like okay, but anyway, this 1911, the first 150 rounds took me through hell, just scared me a little bit. But after that, just like they said, the thing just began to perform flawless. I mean, flawless. It was remarkable. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, getting back to the topic, I'll put that up in a second for safety's sake. But getting back to the subject, guys. Nobody talks about driving a car 500 times around the neighborhood before you drive it on the highway. You know what I mean? So why should I have to shoot 500 rounds to a gun to conceal it? Because when I shot those 100 rounds, they were all flawless. Then I took it out again, shot another 100 rounds. They were flawless too. Took it out recently. You guys seen me shot 50 rounds. They were flawless. You even seen me shoot some shotgun rounds through it, and they were flawless. Those 9mm shot shell rounds through it when I peppered the target, and they were flawless. So, yes, I'm breaking the rule. I just want to let you guys know, this FN Reflex, if you're going to buy it, it's good for 0 to 10 yards if you're not going to have a red dot, because it shoots a little low left. I'm always making this disclaimer. But if you really like this firearm because of the capacity, the 15 rounds, the slenderness of the firearm, that you just like FN, the beautiful hinge trigger, the way this trigger shoots, it's a real sweet feeling trigger, guys. For this to be a Micro 9, guys, this is a gun. It's really fun to shoot, okay? But you throw that red dot on there and you're good for 20, 25 yards like any other pistol, okay? So I threw this Hollison C on here, and this sucker has been nothing but beautiful for me, okay? Yes, I broke the unwritten rule. I've been concealing it because of the comfort. Because you could drop the mag and put in an 11-round mag and makes it even smaller than this, or you could put in this a 15-round mag. I've been concealing it using the We the People Codex holster. I'm looking for a leather holster with a skin protector or a skin shield, whatever you want to call it on there. Shout out to Eyes and Ears Tactical. But anyway, yeah. You guys let me know in the comment box how you feel about that rule. You got to run 500 rounds to 1,000 rounds through something before you conceal it. Because I got to tell the truth, I didn't. Gun gave me no problems, 100 rounds. I packed the gun away. You know what I mean? It's like you don't sit on it. It's kind of like when you sit on a chair. You don't sit on a chair 500 times before you flop down, or like before you lay on it. You sit on it a couple times, you say, that's safe enough to lay on it. You know what I mean? If you're going to lay on it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like unprotected sex. Like, let's just be honest. I know my topics go way off, but that's just who I am, guys. I can only be myself. Let's just be honest. When you first get with a girl, if y'all in a real relationship, you love her and everything, but you're still cautious at the beginning, you like protected sex. You might have protected sex like 5 to 10 times, you know what I mean? Then you like, man, I need to feel what this thing is real. Like, this is my girl. She ain't dealing with nobody else. I want to feel it. I want to feel every groove and every nook and cranny. How wet all those details there, parental discretion advised here. But you know what I'm saying? You don't have sex 500 times before you take the condom off. Let's just be honest out there, guys. You don't have sex 500 times before you take the condom off. And some of you out there don't have sex 1 time before you take the condom off. You never even use a condom. You trifling son of a bastards. But anyway, no, listen, please, practice safe sex out there. Disclaimer. But anyway, yeah. So if I'm not doing those things 500 times before I trust in them, I'm not going to shoot this firearm 500 times before I trust in it, because it's just too comfortable. It's too concealable, too light. It's light. I could just get on with my day beautifully. I just want a little bit of a lighter. I just want a little bit of a more comfortable holster. Codex is getting on my nerves. When I get the leather holster, I'm going to be super, super, super excited and happy. But anyway, in the comment box, this is just a real quick stop in. Your boy, Big Boy Noise. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know in the comment box, have you ever would you break the unwritten rule? And have you ever broke the unwritten rule because a firearm was just that damn good that you said, forget waiting until I run 500 rounds through it. Forget all that. I just ran 150 rounds through it, or I just ran 50 rounds through it, and it ran wonderful. And guess what? I'm concealing this thing. This is my new gun, and I'm glad to carry it. You guys let me know in the comment box how you feel about this topic. The unwritten rule of concealment. Your boy, Big Boy Noise. Peace.